episode is sponsored by Julie's naughty book that she's reading, that she reads at work, and she's embarrassed. And now, if somebody says, "Oh, what are you reading?" she's like, "Oh no, I hope people don't ask me," because then I told her to lie. Can you not lie, Julie? Is that not a physical thing that you can do?
I'm so glad you told everyone. So now I couldn't lie, even if I wanted
Oh,
to.
do people from work listen to this?
I think so. A couple of people have asked me what it's
Oh, well,
called.
they should mind their own business.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Should I edit this out? Should we do a restart?
No, absolutely
No?
not. Let them know.
Do you want to tell us what the book is about? Because you were
Absolutely.
saying that your panties are wet when you read this book. And so I'm just curious, what is happening in this book?
I want to be clear that I didn't actually use those words.
She didn't, but
No.
that's how I took it. That's how I speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. The book is called, it's the second in a series. Oh, what's it called? I already forgot. Sorry. It is called Heartless, a small
Hmm.
town single dad romance. Um, it's a series. Uh-huh.
Wait, is it just dads?
No, no, no.
Oh,
The
oh,
first
oh,
it's
oh.
a series of
Hmm.
brothers about about brothers.
What
Um,
is this?
no, they're not with each other.
Oh, oh my God.
Like every book follows a different
I see.
brother.
I see. I see. I see. I see.
Oh my goodness. It's about cowboys.
Uh-huh.
Um, this guy who's a grump. He's a grump. He's a single
Listen,
dad. Go
so
ahead.
far it sounds pretty gay to me. Everything that you said is it's just really giving gay.
Oh my God. Has anyone read this series? Because I actually have a feeling that one of the other storylines in the series is going to be a gay one.
I
I
mean,
have
it
a
has to
feeling.
be. It's
Sometimes
2023.
they set up the stories like
Right.
some fingers crossed.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but it's spicy. Very spicy. The words that I used where that when I'm reading it in public, I feel shy. Like, oh my God, someone's gonna walk up on me and ask me what I'm reading, and I'm gonna have to be like porn. It's porn.
You could
But
literally say anything.
sure, sure, absolutely. But in the moment, I'll get flustered. I'll just be
Uh-huh.
like, do you actually want to read it as well? See how many times it says cock in this paragraph.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no, it's intense.
Mm.
But it's like also very well. Oh, guys, I should have looked up this author so you guys can go look her up because it's very heavy on plot as well. So it's not
Oh.
just dirty. It's very well
Hmm.
written. Flawless. What did I tell
You don't
you
have the
guys it
book in
was
front of
called?
you?
It's on
Huh?
my Kindle and it just says the
Oh, it's in
title
your
up top.
Kindle.
It doesn't say the author, and then I'd have to click a bunch of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Elsie Silver. Is that her
Uh-huh.
name? For realsies?
It could be like what do you call those things where it's like
A ghost name?
you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Elsie Silver. It's a Chestnut Springs novel. Um,
Chestnut Spring.
that's the name of the little town. It's a little small
I
town.
mean, half of the brothers are gay.
I
They
Here's
have to be.
hoping. Here is hoping. Hoping for the best. So yeah, it's really intense though. But very like
Okay.
I can't put it down. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, what's gonna happen with these two now? It's
Uh-huh.
very good. I love a spicy book. I do.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed. I love a
Mm.
spicy book. And you know what? I've been reading so much so I got back to writing my novel. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
I said I'm gonna finish it by April. Will she do it? No. Um, I started writing my book again, and mine is also it's like a contemporary romance novel. It doesn't have spice. I don't want to write
Uh-huh.
spice. It'll make me
When you say spice, you mean like
sex
erotic.
scenes.
Uh-huh. Got
Yes,
it.
like
Sex scenes.
big descriptive sex
Uh-huh.
scenes. The
Uh-huh.
one I just read was very descriptive, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh my God, Elsie, your brain.
Uh-huh.
Um, but now I've been reading so much of the spicy books. I got used to calling them spicy because that's what they call them on TikTok. So the videos don't get
Oh.
taken down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
The internet.
I know it's clever. So I've been reading so many that now every time I'm like writing a new scene, I want to add some sex in it. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
no, this isn't what your book is, Cochina. Move it
Uh-huh.
along. Yeah,
Right.
so I don't want to write spicy scenes
Mm-hmm.
in my novels, but I appreciate the people out there that are writing theirs because Elsie, I love you.
Magnifique.
It's so good.
Wow. Okay. Well, welcome to You, Me, and Chisme, your number one source for chisme on the internet. Julie and Adrian here. Julie.
That's
How
me.
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Are
Okay.
you sure?
Am I? No,
I
I
don't know.
am. Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh,
You
yeah,
tell
I'm good.
me.
I'm good.
Um, I really want to go to the movies.
Okay. What are you gonna
Like,
watch?
I don't know. I don't know. I just want to go and like eat snacks at the movies.
I love that
You
for
know,
you.
I get like a large Coke, a large popcorn, peanut
Mm,
M&Ms, a pretzel
mm,
with cheese.
yeah,
Yeah, sit in a dark room.
absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Jack off. What?
Julie, I don't. You've been reading too many spicy novels.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, it sounds like a blast.
Yeah. Um, I meant to talk to you about the text message you sent me earlier before we started recording, and then my mic didn't
Oh,
work, and then I got very distracted.
right, right.
Remind me to talk to you about this after we're done
Okay.
recording.
Okay, I shall. I shall.
Okay. Julie wants to kidnap me and take me somewhere.
Here's hoping.
No, really, kidnap me and take me somewhere, Julie.
Oh, absolutely. I'm hoping.
No, I want you to sneak into my house and tie me up and put me
Okay.
in your car. Oh, my friend
Okay. And
Christian is
then
calling me.
what?
Christian. Sorry, Christian. And then what? Well, I don't know. You're the one who reads the books. You tell me.
Yeah. God, that's hilarious.
um, we don't have fan mail today. We don't have voice memos, but
Okay.
we do have a follow up through a text message. Hold on. I'm just going to tell my friend Christian that I'm recording. This is so rude. Let me find. Okay, so D. It wouldn't be an episode of You, Me, and Chisme if we didn't hear from D. Which, by the way, uh, I went to a friend's couple shower this weekend,
Okay.
and my dear friends Joseph and Abby, big fans of the pod. They listen
Oh,
every
love
week.
them. I love them.
It- Joseph told me that you and D should get married, and I just want you to know that I think the fans are shipping.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I want to be clear that I'm the one that didn't say that. The
Right.
fan. That's the literally. He came up to
It's
me and told me this, and I was accosted on the street. It was like the fans just have things to tell me.
yeah.
Anyways, I
Uh-huh.
do want to mention. Thank you, Joseph and Abby, for having me at your shower. So sweet, so kind. I love them very much. They listen every week. So
Joseph and Abby, how exciting. My
yes.
invitation must have gotten lost in the mail. Just kidding.
They're getting married in Italy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys want
Would
my
you
address?
Joseph, Abby, do you have a response?
Right, right. You
Would
guys
you
seem to
like
have a lot of opinions about some other stuff.
would you like Julie and I to host your wedding? Could you imagine a live episode of Yumi and Chisme in Italy?
How exciting would that be?
I think it would be great.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, okay, back to where we were.
Okay.
D followed
Mhm.
up from the fan mail that she sent last week where she basically asked me what I was looking for in a partner. And this is what she said. Quote, Adrian. I love it when people say my name. Although I don't like, do you ever, I feel weird when people, I feel weird saying my own name. I don't like the DR sound in Adrian.
Interesting. I think my name is too long. My full name. My full name.
Oh, okay. Juliana.
Uh,
That's why you go by Julie.
everyone at work calls me Juliana.
Oh, Adrian doesn't have a nickname, doesn't have like a shortened, you know?
Right. Right.
I don't know. There's something now, as my parents named me Adrian, I think
Hmm.
that's I think that's pretty.
That is pretty.
But Adrian, I don't know. The
Mm,
DR gives me a weird vibe.
interesting.
Dree, yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, okay. I do wish I kind of had like a nickname, you know?
Right.
I'm the only one in my family that goes by their actual legal birth name. Everybody else
Interesting.
has has a
Mm.
different name, as you can tell. And also I'm like the middle child. So, yes, I am the black sheep, okay? Leave me alone. Back to what Dee said. Adrian, the more I heard you talk, the more I think you might be a romantic. Have you
Hmm.
ever considered that? Julie, what do
Hmm.
you think?
I don't think you're aromantic.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so. I feel like you're just a particular person.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um, because I feel like you're very romantic with your friends
Uh-huh.
constantly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think you're aromantic. I just think you're like very particular and I think like aware of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to take any less than that. And you're not going
Mm.
to put yourself in situations that you don't want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that for you. And I envy that.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I have never thought that that I could be a romantic, although it is a great question.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think that I am. I don't think that I am. I would
Hmm.
like to, and I would also like to believe that I'm not.
Right.
Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I don't think that I am. I think I have the ability to be one of those annoying people that's in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, you do. I think. Yeah, I do think that you do.
Yeah.
The potential is there.
The potential is there.
Hmm.
The potential is there. Yeah. So I okay, back to Abby and Joe's baby shower.
Okay.
They had a tarot card reader at the not, sorry, did I say baby shower? Oh my god, I'm jumping I'm jumping here. Their couple
Manifesting.
shower. No, so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Maybe one day if that's what they want.
Right.
I'm not pushing them. I'm not putting that on them.
There's no expectations here at Yumi and Chisme for your future.
Not at all.
No.
At Abby and Joe's couple shower, there was a
Hmm.
tarot card reader. So of
Okay.
course I got in line.
Oh, I love that. I've always wanted to get was it palm or cards?
Cards. And she also
Oh,
did birth charts.
oh my God, how fun.
Um, so of course I went up and sorry, I just grabbed my boob and it felt a little bit firmer than
And
usual.
honestly, I loved it.
And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I go to the gym now and this man makes me
Yeah.
lift weights.
Mm.
Oh my God. My chi-chis are like it's because I have a tall desk, and so when I put my hands down, I like they're right at my boobies, and I grab them, and I was like,
Mm.
"What is
Yeah, you
this?"
do.
I'm so now my nipples are hard. I'm so sorry. Okay, this young lovely lady. First, she did my tarot card, and I asked
Mhm.
her about love and about work, and she said, "Oh, how funny! It's springtime because what I see here is love is about to bloom for you." And I said, "Well, hot damn."
Wow.
I don't really, I would, as I was sitting there, I was like,
Hmm.
fuck, I wish I was recording this because I'm not going to remember half of the things that
Right.
she said. And I didn't. Um,
Hmm.
but she did tell me that love is in my very, very near future.
Hmm.
Um, when she was, and the things that she told me between the tarot cards and the birth chart blend together. So I don't know at what point she told me this, but she also told me um that I need to stop making a list of the things that I want in a partner. She mentioned height, she mentioned career, she mentioned this, that, and the other, and look at the bigger picture
Hmm.
and think about, I guess, what somebody could, you know, um, bring to my life
Hmm.
instead of what I expect them to bring to my life. She didn't say that, but those are words that I
Hmm.
use. Um, and what else did she tell me? She told me work looked very aggressive. She said I should speak up for more of what I want.
Interesting.
I'm not sure exactly what that means, but
Right.
I'm going to think about it some more. She told me the next time Mercury is in retrograde, that it's going to affect me big. And she said I
Ooh,
should reread every email and every text message.
interesting.
Today, I put somebody on an email that shouldn't have been on that email. Luckily, nothing bad was said, but it's because I wanted to call a specific person, and we can look up phone numbers by the email, and
Hmm.
so I typed that person's name into the email,
Hmm.
um, so I could look up their phone number, and I never removed them. And I was like,
Hmm.
and then they responded to the email. I was like, why are they responding to this email? And I was like, oh, well, I put them in there. So I should reread every email and text.
So she's already spot on.
Yeah, she is. Um, anyways, yeah, no, listen, this lovely lady told me that there's gonna be love in my life very soon.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
hold on to your chonies,
Oh my
everyone.
God. I'm gonna go get my cards read.
I wanna go somewhere too where it's like we're in, like, I wanna go.
Do you mean Chisme trip?
Okay.
We should.
Plan it.
Okay. I absolutely will plan it.
Okay.
Maybe they could do it
So
on the pod.
okay, you should find one. Yeah, that
Absolutely,
would
I
be
will.
fun. Okay.
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 Um, okay. Um, well, what else? Do you have anything else to say, Julie?
Um, do I have anything else to say? Men continue to be trash.
Uh-oh. Are you still on the apps?
Oh, I went back. I hadn't been, and I went back on
Uh-huh.
there the other day. I was oh my God, it's bad news. Oh, I can't. People at work listen to this. Um,
Okay, people
moving
at
on.
Julie's work, cover your ears. We want to hear what she has to say.
Well, actually, I already kind of shared it with a couple of them, but I didn't name names, and I won't name names now. But turns out, guys, let's get one thing out of the way.
Wait, somebody at work matched with you?
No, no, no,
Oh.
no. Let's get one thing out of the way. I am a grown up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I say something that is problematic, I'm not going to act on it. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
grown up. I'm fully aware. I've gone to therapy. I have a crush on a married manager.
Oh my God. Okay, so like what degree of crush are we talking here?
It's just cute. It's like a casual. I'm not obsessed with him
Uh-huh.
because at the end of the day, he's a man.
Uh-huh.
So, it's just a cute little crush. I'll get over
Uh-huh.
it. It'll be
Will
fine.
you?
Here's
Will you?
hoping.
Okay, so if I may, and please say I'm not going to answer, but
Okay.
I just love to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Are they under 40 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're funny.
Honestly, though, they're probably pushing it.
Okay.
They're
They're funny.
yeah, yeah.
How
Awkward.
easy? Okay. Oh, your type. How How easily do you develop a crush?
Very difficultly. Difficultly? Is that a word?
Oh,
On an
interesting.
actual human, on a celebrity, maybe every day of the week.
Uh-huh,
On an
uh-huh.
actual human, very hard because I can spot a red flag. It really takes me 2 seconds to decide that I'm not gonna fuck with somebody. If they get a little slip of the tongue when talking about any subject,
Mm-hmm,
I'm like, oh, I'm dry.
mm-hmm,
I just
mm-hmm,
don't. It's not. I'm very hard on actual human beings.
mm-hmm.
Celebrities get three chances, but people in my life, yeah, one and done.
So you're enamored by this person.
Unfortunately,
Wait, sorry, did I ask? Are they funny?
they are
Oh
funny.
yeah, you said they're awkward.
Yeah, awkward. I can't do if I describe him any more than that,
Right,
everyone's
right,
gonna
right,
be
right.
like, it's him.
Understood. I
Right.
respect boundaries.
Thank you.
Um, uh-huh. And that's somebody you see regularly, obviously, because you work with
You know
them.
what? I only go to I'm like, what can I say? I only go to the building where this person is once a week,
Oh.
you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And their office is further away from where I am. So like
Mm-hmm.
we really got to go out of the like we talk because of things, but like email and stuff, but like
Mm-hmm.
to actually be around them, it would take a little bit of effort.
Now, uh, do they engage in conversation with you a lot?
Every single time they see me.
Mm-hmm. Is there a possible? No, I'm not going to ask that
No,
question.
no.
No, no, I wasn't going to say, is there a possibility that something happened? I was
Oh,
going to
okay,
ask something
okay.
else, but I
Oh,
don't
okay.
want to ask that question actually.
Well, no, I want to know
Um,
it. If it's too
um,
bad, you can take it out.
sure, sure. I was just going to ask, do you think there's a possibility that they listen to this?
Oh, no.
No,
No.
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 Okay.
I'm like, no. Did I answer wrong? What's what are the eyes for?
And they wear a wedding ring. A wedding ring? They wear a wedding ring.
Yeah, they do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
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 Right.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Have you ever had a crush on a coworker? Not here, it's somewhere else?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is familiar territory. And how did
And
that
on
end?
manager, me and managers, terrible track
Well,
record.
I mean, it makes sense going back to what you were talking about the authority. You like to be told what to do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Um,
problem is that a lot of managers are already married, so problems arise when that is. And I have a very like there's a personality, my personality like attracts awkward men that don't feel comfortable with everyone. And so around
uh-huh,
me, I don't know what it is.
uh-huh,
They just like
uh-huh.
open up like a fucking flower. And then I'm like, oh, look at all these things that no one knows about you that now I know about you and I'm feeling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what happened last time you had a crush on a coworker?
Oh, it's
Did
been a
anything happen?
minute. What is the last time? I can't remember the last time I had a crush on a coworker.
But there wasn't like a big fight at work.
No, no.
Okay. Hmm. Wow. And so how are we going to get over this? Will we get over this?
Okay, so the reason why I brought that up is because I was sharing with someone, right? Because we were talking about like crushes and work and like how we're both single and like the common sense thing would be to find somebody at work, but all these fuckers are married or really young. So how are we supposed to,
Well,
right?
what's
And so
really young?
like out of college, like right out of college.
Okay.
And so I'm like, so I was talking to this girl and I was like, so sometimes I get back on the apps. And so we were talking about the apps, and she's like, yeah, I get up on the apps too. I fucking hate it. I'm like, same, Z's girly. And then I just so long story from that, my main story was that I got back on the app the other day and I was like swiping that day, and then I was swiping. But I had a couple of unread messages and I went and opened the first one, 43-year-old man. Any guesses as to what his 43-year-old man, what his first message to me was?
I mean, I couldn't even guess, to be honest with you.
Just
I mean, like what, I wouldn't even know.
a 43-year-old man Oh my God. And his fucking name is Adrian, baby.
Oh no. First of all,
What's that?
I've never met anybody over the age of, what does that say? I can't see what that says.
Oh, you can't?
I can't, it's not focused.
Hug me.
What app is that?
Okay, Cupid. Hug
Oh.
me.
Uh-huh.
A 43-year-old
Wait, I want to see what he
man.
looks like.
Okay, but you can't show it on YouTube. You're
Oh,
gonna
then
have to
don't, I
go
don't
get
know.
it.
I don't want to do the work.
Okay, okay. Well, then I'll send you a screenshot. I'll
Yeah,
send you a
send me a
screen.
screenshot.
Um, yeah, 43.
Okay. Okay. Um, hmm. Hug me.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, I
never
blocked
gotten.
him. I can no longer send you a screenshot. Hold on.
Okay. Okay, okay. Now, this person that you told about your crush at work,
Okay.
are they
No, tell her
particularly?
who.
Oh, okay. You didn't
No,
tell.
no,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no.
okay. Oh,
And
okay, okay.
there's a lot of married managers in our
Okay, okay,
vicinity.
okay. Okay. I was just gonna say, are they like somebody that's like, you know, gonna start spreading your business?
No, they won't know. No, and she's like hella shy and she's younger. You know what I
Does she
mean?
listen to this? Hi.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't know about
Okay, okay.
it. Um, but yeah, I was just talking to my friend Jenny where I was like, sometimes I feel comfortable with people where I'm like, I know you got the
This
picture.
looks crazy.
I know. Hug me.
Hug me. Okay.
Is that not wild?
I mean, okay, here's the thing. If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, okay.
Would
I
you?
mean, I wouldn't actually go hug this man, but I would entertain them to see what they
Right.
had to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I found that an immediate ick.
I mean,
Immediate as
yeah. I
soon as
mean,
I
I'm
read
not,
it, I was like, what are we doing? Why are we here?
yeah.
What are you?
Well,
Why are
honestly, what I
you?
would tell them is that I have a 5-star reviews on hugs.
Mm, yeah, you're made
My
for the
number
bands.
one
I feel
compliment, by
like,
the way,
uh-huh. Oh, I love that.
my number one compliment.
I love that. I feel like I'm so jaded by dating apps that I no longer find the banter in that. Where
Mm.
otherwise I probably would have been like, oh, fun. I don't know. I feel like maybe if he was younger, I'd be like, okay, yeah, but you're 43 years old.
And his name is Adrian. Ew.
Fuck. So,
Gross.
yeah. Anyway, I'm just like jaded by them. So it's like disappointing every time I open a fucking app. I'm like, this is what is out there.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
Well, I
Well,
mean, what are we gonna do?
cry.
um. Anyways, okay.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Julie, it's maybe the
Mm-hmm.
tarot card lady felt your energy
I doubt it.
and she was thinking about you.
I feel like if I went and got a tarot card reading, they'd be like, "Oh, there's nothing. I'm getting nothing from the cards. There's no future here."
No.
Um, at least not romantically. There's like nothing. I'm so disappointed by men constantly. Every time one opens their mouth, I'm like, "Why do you open your mouth?"
Could you be amen?
Right.
Get it?
Literally. I can't stand you. I can't.
Do you get it? Do you get it? That was a little word joke. Julie, tell us what t-shirt you're
Oh,
wearing today. We haven't done this one in a while.
Jeff Prost.
Wow.
Look at him. Look at Zaddy.
Oh my God.
Looking gorgeous.
Jeff from Survivor.
Yeah, he's fucking hot. He's a
Yeah.
short king for sure.
He
Yeah,
yeah, he
absolutely he
is.
is. Yeah.
Okay, Jeff, come on the
Oh
pod.
my God, please.
Jeff Probst. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know why I said thank you, but
Okay. I showed you my shirt.
yes,
You're
you're
being
right.
appreciative.
I really did you was that one already made? Is that one that was like on
That was already made on Etsy. Mm-hmm.
uh-huh. Incredible. Jeff Probst.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for America's number one segment in all of podcasts, in all of the internet. It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, Maggie Rogers. You know Maggie Rogers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maggie Rogers, she went viral when she played music for Pharrell at NYU, and now
Mm-hmm.
she's a full blown pop star. She announced her summer 2023 tour, and she said, "This is what she said: quote." There's a lot of conversation right now about combating bots and making sure tickets get directly into the hands of fans and at a reasonable price. Ticketing fees have never been higher, and a lot of people, me included, are justifiably frustrated and concerned. I've been thinking about this over the last few months, and I wanted to provide you with another option. So, this time, in an effort to eliminate bots and lower fees, we're going analog. Come buy a ticket like it's 1965. So basically, she's gonna have the first day that the pre-sale is gonna be an in-person pre-sale where the only way you can buy a ticket is by going to the box office to buy the
It's
ticket. Doesn't matter
amazing.
what credit card you have, doesn't matter what code you have to show up to the box office.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, it's kind. I'm into it.
I'm 100% into it.
I'm into it. I'm into this. The only thing
Mm-hmm.
I would find inconvenient
Okay.
is if I have to be at work or if I have to be at school or I have to do something.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But other than that, I would wait in that line. If I
Right.
want like I would go to the pre-sale day and get the
Mm-hmm.
ticket at the box office.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I would do
Can you
that.
imagine how much more reasonably priced those tickets are?
Of course.
How exciting. How
Of
exciting. And
course.
you're not beating out of towners. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what a good point because people like to come to the big cities to watch
Mm-hmm.
the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Go home, stay away.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Sucks to be you. I can't. No.
As I buy tickets for a venue somewhere far
Right. I
away.
would love it. I mean, I tend to go to smaller shows. I would love it if all of, the Allen Stones, Johnny Swims would do this. Because
Mm-hmm.
now even for them, it's getting insane to buy tickets for them when they have a
Mm-hmm.
smaller fan base and the tickets are just as expensive. It's like an Allen Stone
Mm-hmm.
concert ticket is like $35 and you end up paying like 50 something for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What a lovely idea, Maggie.
Yeah,
What a lovely idea. We should go back. We should go back to the
absolutely.
days, you know, not to bring this up again,
Okay.
but I stood in line for 8 hours to buy tickets to Nine Inch Nails at the Hollywood Palladium.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And it wasn't even a show that I went to.
That's
I
insane.
stood in line to buy tickets for Nine Inch Nails for my roommate and best friend Jaime because
Wow.
he was going to be out of town and they were doing this. They were doing a pre-sale, but you had to buy them at the Palladium. And I was like, yeah. He asked me. I was like, yeah, I'll go. I didn't have anything to do that day. I was
That's
like, how
love.
nice. I'll do a walk to the Palladium.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll stop after and get lunch somewhere. Like, it's going to be such a lovely Saturday morning. 8 hours later,
Jesus
there
Christ.
I was. 8 hours.
Did you pass out from hunger?
No, I didn't pass out. No, well, Kanisha, who was living with us at the time, her and her man John brought me snacks, and then they picked me
Oh,
up and then took me to Jack in the Box.
oh, how sweet of them.
And I had plans that night, and I still went out somewhere. I don't remember where I went, but I went out somewhere.
Wow. That is that is love. That is love.
I mean, let me make clear: Jaime did not anticipate that the line would be eight
Of
hours long,
course. Right.
and he told me I could leave. But at that point, I had already been there 7 hours. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But he did tell me I could leave. But I mean, I didn't think that would, I mean, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Lines, I do lines. I used to do lines for a living, not so much anymore. But like lines were such a thing at work because I did a lot of like big concert stuff. And like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I waited 12 hours in outside of the venue at the Rose Bowl to get floor seats at the Eminem and Rihanna. But that was after I had tickets and it was floor seating. And
Wait. You waited in line after you already had tickets? What were you going to buy? You were going to buy floor seats.
No, we wanted to be at the very front.
Oh, you were showing up for the concert.
Yeah, and we waited.
You love to show up to a concert early.
I know.
Because we were
But it's always fucking worth it.
We were like third or fourth in line to see Sarah Bareilles.
Oh, absolutely. We were right there, the stage and us. We were one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My sister and my cousin do that a lot. They go to the concerts and they do that a lot. They love to
Oh my God. The lines that I dragged Candace too. Insane. Jason Mraz, Macklemore. We waited outside of the line for Macklemore. Eminem and Rihanna. A lot of Jason. There was a lot of Jason, some Passenger. Yeah, we were outside of concerts all day, every fucking day. I think the Eminem and Rihanna one was the longest wait. Yeah, we waited like 12 fucking hours. Like insane.
What?
Yeah.
And then you still stood for another 4 or 5 hours?
But it's fine because it was at the Rose Bowl and they had us waiting in like grass. So we could sit, we took a nap, we laid in the sun, died a little bit. Yeah, it fucking eternal. It was eternal. And they let you in like way before the show. So now you're standing for like 3 more hours waiting for the show to start. Yeah, it was insane. But we were at the Rose Bowl, Eminem, Rihanna, we were at the gate. We were right there. So we were like, this was absolutely worth it. Best time of my fucking life. Then when we waited outside of the Macklemore show, Macklemore, one, touched my hand. We fell in love. And he took Candace's phone and videotaped himself.
Wow.
A grand old time.
Where was that at?
At the Staples Center. I did almost die when 2 people were fighting for a jersey that someone threw off the stage. But you know what? I survived, and that's what matters.
Yeah. You and Candace are like two like little what is the right word to use here?
Choose your words carefully.
Adventure.
2 little ones.
Hi, Candace. Okay. Next up on the pop culture pop-up, they dropped it. They released it. They premiered it. The Barbie trailer. I mean, I haven't been this excited for a movie since
shit, babe. Yeah.
Shrek 4. I haven't seen Shrek 4, but they might make Shrek 5, so maybe I'll watch Shrek 4.
Yeah.
Barbie trailer. What are your thoughts, Julie? Are you excited?
I was so excited. This shit is camp. Adrian, let's go watch this movie and dress up like Barbies.
Dress up like
Adrian,
Barbies?
Let's do it.
You can dress up like Barbie.
You can dress up like Ken, and I'll dress up like Barbie. You're doing it.
I have
We're gonna figure it out.
Brand to protect.
The brand is adorable.
Dress up like Ken.
We're gonna figure it out.
No, I've never dressed up to go to the movies, and I'm not gonna start now. I'm sorry, Julie. I can't.
We're gonna do it. We're doing it.
It feel right in my soul to do it.
It feels perfect in mine.
No.
It feels like a dream come true.
I will absolutely go with you. And I'll buy you all the snacks that you want. Heck, I'll even pay for your ticket.
Oh my God.
But I'm not gonna dress up.
We're gonna see about that. Anyway. I'm very excited. It looks good.
It looks really good. It looks really, really good. And what I also love is that I don't even think they told us what the movie is actually about, because
I love that shit.
Because at some well at the very end she says that they're going to go to the human world.
Hmm.
But why, who, what, where, when, why? Because
What does that
not once
mean?
did I see America Ferrera in the trailer. Did I
Nope.
miss that? Because I didn't see her.
No, she's not
And
in
I'm
it.
pretty sure she plays a big part in the movie in the human world. So
Hmm.
why is Barbie going to the human world?
Mm.
Who is America Ferrera? What are they doing over there? What is Barbie? Why is Ken with her?
Yeah.
And I just want to watch Ryan Gosling and Simu Liu beat each other.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. You guys know I have been waiting on the edge of my seat for this trailer, and it did not disappoint. It is, I was, Hollywood has been doing this thing where like they're like the gradient in all of their movies is like dark and fucking moody and shit. Like the fucking Little Mermaid trailer is all gradient. And I was like, please do not do this to Barbie. I need it bright, I need it colorful, I need it in my fucking face. And that's exactly what they gave us. It was perfect. I
Right.
I could not care less what this movie is about. I will still be
Right.
seated. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be in that seat watching that movie, paying my money, living my best life.
And you know what? We deserve a summer fun blockbuster. Okay.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, anything else that you want to mention about the Barbie trailer? Issa Rae is in it. I mean, anybody
Issa
who's
Rae.
anybody is in it.
Yeah, everybody is in it. Not me. Just
We
my number
may or
dog.
may not even be making an appearance in the movie. You have to
Yeah,
go watch.
right. Yeah,
We
it's
don't.
good. It looks good. Kate
Uh,
McKinnon is in it. I didn't even know she was in it.
Kate McKin- I didn't know half those people were in it.
Hmm.
John Cena's in it. You know who John Cena is?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a wrestler, or he was a wrestler. I don't know. Does he
right.
still wrestle? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Okay. Well, very excited.
So
Very excited.
excited.
Okay. Next up on the pop culture pop up, Kelly Clarkson has officially announced she's coming out with new music April 14th, I believe.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
What do we know about it? What do we think, Julie? What's
It's a
happening?
it's a single and it's called Mine.
And has she released a snippet of the song? Do we
She
know what it
released a
sounds like?
snippet. I didn't hear the snippet. I like you guys know me. I like to be surprised. I didn't listen to
Oh,
the snippet. I want to hear it all in its entirety for the first time. I'm sure it's beautiful.
yeah.
I cannot wait for this album.
Uh-huh. What do you think we're gonna get? Are we gonna get like are we gonna get it since you've been gone? Are we gonna get
I
the
think we're
meaning of
gonna
life?
get
Or what is that song called?
yeah, the meaning of life.
meaning of
I think we're gonna get a little bit of everything. I think we're gonna get a journey. I hope that it's like Mr. Wives Super Bloom, where it's like the journey of a relationship, the ups and the downs and the sadness and the healing and all the entire journey. And the way she's describing it kind of sounds like that may be what she's aiming to do to like take you through the entirety of a relationship. That would be ideal, but I will take anything.
I want Miss Independent. I want Thankful.
Yeah. Oh, that was a
Yeah,
strong ass debut album.
it really was.
Yeah, she was our fucking American Idol, and she
Miss
gave us
Independent.
amazing music. Yeah, do wish she would do something a little rocky. Her voice sounds amazing when she does pop rock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson. Do you remember that? I mean, this woman is immortalized in pop culture for the rest of her life
100%. Yeah.
in many,
Yeah.
many ways. Okay.
Hmm.
Also new music coming out, Allen Stone. And what do we know about that, Julie?
Also a single, Magic, out on the 12th. Um, he also posted a snippet. I also didn't listen to it, but I'm sure it sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. I love Allen Stone. And Julie and I went to go watch
We
Allen Stone
did.
last year at the
Hmm.
El Rey. A lovely night. And what a great venue.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when I went up to that man and I was
Yeah.
like, do you want to marry me or fuck me? Because he keeps staring at me. And
I
then he's like,
said,
I'm married to a woman. And I
But
said,
I
well,
loved your boldness. I loved
he's
it.
not here. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Um, Ellen Stone, Blue Eye. Is it Blue Eyed Lover? Is that the name of the song?
Brown-eyed lover.
Brown Eyed Lover.
Hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, and is it Give Me Blues? Give
Give
Me
me blue.
Blue?
Hmm.
Ugh. What a
That is a
beautiful love song.
phenomenal. Consider Me is a great song too. Consider Me is a good love song.
No, this man eats pussy.
Oh
Like,
my God.
no, he gobbles pussy down. Like, and I know that it's wet because I know that that man is spitting in there. Um,
Oh my God. Who's been
you don't
reading the
think so?
romance novel?
No, I know that this
Yeah.
man goes to town.
Yeah. No, I bet he does.
I
And I bet
know,
he
I know
fucking
he
loves
does.
it.
Oh, the way he writes love songs,
Yeah.
only a man that
Hmm.
really eats pussy can write music like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about Alan Stone.
And I think we all
Alan,
thank you for that.
yeah, Alan, come on the pod. Let's
Please.
discuss.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I know his cock is massive. That tall, skinny man. You don't think so? I think it is. And it's pink too. I know it. Okay. Julie, what? Julie, you're the one reading novels about people fucking in the
You're
same
right. You're
cock.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say about On Stone?
No, I think you've said it all.
Okay. Post that on TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely.
um, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon made another movie. It's called Air, like the air that we breathe. And Julie saw it. Apparently,
I
it's not.
did. I
Is it in
saw it.
theaters? Where did you see it?
I got a screener.
You got a
So,
screener. Oh, okay. So Julie's gonna tell
yes.
us what she thought of the movie. Uh oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I fear you have no idea how much it pains me to say this. I
Oh.
fear Ben Affleck and his tattoo have a fucking hit on their hands because it's
Oh.
phenomenal. It's a fucking
Wow.
great movie.
Uh huh.
It is a great movie.
What is it about?
It is about the endorsement deal that got Michael Jordan and Nike into a partnership and where Air Jordan came to be. It's just the story of literally how Sonny, who had the idea at Nike to bring rookie Michael Jordan, who was like not a huge name at the time, but like he definitely had something, and give him his own shoe line when Nike was like kind of struggling. Like Converse was up there, Adidas was up there, but like Nike was kind of falling apart at the time, and Sonny had this idea to sign this guy, give this guy all their money for marketing and essentially create a shoe around him. And it's like a fight for the little man. It's like a story about following your gut. Like the whole time, everyone's like, you're crazy giving all this money to this one guy. We're supposed to split this budget between, 3 or 4 players. And he's like, I believe in this guy. We need him, because Michael Jordan wanted to go to Adidas at the time or Converse. Nike was not, he didn't even want to meet with Nike at the time. It is a story. Look, I know it sounds boring. Okay, I get it. But it feels like a heist movie. It feels like a high stakes heist movie. And it's
Uh-huh.
so well done. All of the actors play beautifully against each other. Viola Davis as Michael Jordan's mom is
Oh.
phenomenal. That woman has never met a motivational moment that she did not hit out of the park. Like she is
Uh-huh.
phenomenal. Surprise to no one, Chris Messina is just as wonderful as an asshole agent as he is as everything else. He plays Michael
Uh-huh.
Jordan's
That's why you
agent.
watched this movie.
You know what? I didn't even know he was in it. until
Oh,
we got there and I looked at the poster and his name's on the poster. And I was like,
oh.
Chris Messina, look at us. What a treat. What a joy.
Is there anybody that plays Michael?
So interestingly enough, there is a kid that he's an actor that plays Michael Jordan, but you only see like the back, his shoulder, his hand. You never see
S-
his face.
So
And
Michael Jordan himself is not like a character.
no,
I mean,
he's like
obviously
in
they're
the
a character, but
foreground.
oh,
uh,
interesting.
yeah. And Ben Affleck said that, they made that decision because no matter who they cast as Michael Jordan, you would be able to look at him and be like, well, this is fake. This
Right.
isn't rooted in reality, and he wanted to keep the allure of it. And I hate to tell you this, but Ben Affleck told this story so respectfully. You could
Uh-huh.
tell that it was done with like 100% heart. Like he
Hmm.
wanted to make you aware of the legacy and the importance of Michael Jordan in the industry, as well as like this underdog of Nike to come up from the first year of production. The shoe revenued $165 million.
Mm.
Is
Is
that
that a
not
lot of
fucking
money?
amazing? 100%.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I was
he
like,
was well, let's look at Adrian's bank account. Why don't we?
no, 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 no. That's not what I meant. That's not what I
It's
meant.
what it sounded like.
What I meant was like I don't know how much the shoes are making, but I
Well,
guess back then, yes.
and considering that Michael Jordan was a rookie and
Right,
he
right, right,
wasn't
right.
a well-known name and all this stuff was
Right.
against them, but completely changed the way that the industry worked in terms of marketing and endorsing and all that whole. I've never cared about a sneaker in my life, and yet I found myself completely invested in this story. It
Wow.
was I cannot emphasize. Look, I don't like Ben Affleck by himself, and I don't like Matt Damon by himself. Like their movies, there's never been one to really jump out. Maybe the magic is when they're together because it really was. I was in
Uh-huh.
like 10 minutes in. I was like, oh
Wow.
fuck, I'm gonna love this fucking movie. And sure enough,
Is it gonna play in theaters?
it's in theaters now, and it's going to be on in Amazon, I think in May.
I want to watch it in the theater.
Yeah, I think
Someone
it's in
take
theaters
me.
starting now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
good.
Okay. I would watch this movie. This sounds interesting to me.
It's
I
good.
love I love a sneaker, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah. Okay. And then one of the Skarsgård brothers, Marlon Wayans, Viola Davis, Chris
Mm-hmm.
Tucker, Jason Bateman,
Mm-hmm.
Dan Bukatansky.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he in Scandal?
Was he?
Was he?
Yes. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. He played Cyrus's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yes, of course I do. He died.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, if you don't know by now, babies.
Or did he die?
Or did he
Because there's a lot happening
die?
in that show.
There was a lot happening in that show.
um, okay. Now that I think about it, Cyrus is really giving Lindsey Graham vibes.
Oh, I can
The
see that.
politician. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyways. Okay. Next up on the pop culture pop up, spotted Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner on a horse on a date.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
XOXO, Gossip Girl. Um, Julie, tell us.
I just I don't know. I hate that I'm disappointed in him. Not
Mm-hmm.
enough to like stop listening to his music, of course. Nobody else thinks he's a phenomenal album, but yeah, there is a little bit of disappointment. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, pussy is powerful.
Of course it is.
Women are power. It's just crazy to me. The the amount of morals that can go out a window so quickly. It's just crazy.
I mean,
Well, considering
it's not
his
like,
narrative. Considering his
which is
narrative
what?
of like appropriating the culture and like the way that he has held on to the culture. It's like that and I read a interview that he did, and he didn't talk about Kendall Jenner in it, but he says they brought up that lyric of, everyone wants to be Latino, but they don't have the sazon for it. And he's like, I was really angry when I wrote that. I don't really feel like that anymore. It's like that complete flip of, okay, so what? So is it a lie now, or was it a lie before? Because you can't completely just be like, oh no, that's not a thing that I feel. Or they asked him about if he thinks that the color of his skin contributes to his success. And he said, I can't really speak on that because it's not something that I've experienced.
Mm.
What do you mean, Sway?
Mm-hmm.
You can look at any other reggaeton artist that is darker skinned and see that they don't have the global success that you do when they have, if not the same, sometimes a little bit more talent, but they just
Mm-hmm.
don't have the avenues to reach the audience that you did. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the color of his skin. I mean, colorism is in everything that we do.
Right. Yes.
And just
That is
pretending like
true.
that's not a thing, it's like, okay, so what are we doing? Like that complete flip of it. If he was like on the fence about things his entire career, I'd be like, okay. I mean, yeah, people fluctuate, but he was so one way, and then for it to
Mm-hmm.
switch. And I don't. Okay, let's be clear. I don't think this is a Kendall Jenner issue. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
like the system
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Hollywood, and I think
Right.
that's just a part of the side effect of like the hanging around with the Kendall Jenners and the Haley Biebers and the system of Hollywood that kind of
And
makes you lose your.
I
Mhm.
would imagine too that there's somebody telling him the more successful you get, the less controversial takes you need to have.
Right,
Because now you have endorsement deals.
right.
Now you're representing multi-billion dollar American companies.
Yeah.
Um, you know, and so you need to shut your little mouth.
Yeah, I just hate that he'd go along with it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
I mean, it's
when
yeah,
you
I
get a
mean,
perception of someone that's like, I'm gonna be who I am no matter what. And you're like, yes, rooting for that. Be who you are, be as outspoken. Cause I mean, I get it. I get the grand
I,
scheme of things. It's just like it's ridiculous that him saying yes, colorism had a, not to say that this is what happened, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like insane and frustrating to think that a take like yes, colorism has um made me get a leg up in my career would be a controversial take. Not to say that that's what you're saying, but an example of something that may be deemed controversial is frustrating.
well, yeah, and I think it's more so like now when you get these types of questions, always answer with a non-answer.
Right.
Like he's getting coached
Yeah.
to not be controversial now.
Right.
Because I believe that when you get to the point to the success that he has gotten to, at some point you sell yourself to the devil.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's either take all of this success and all of this money and everything that comes with that,
Mhm.
or don't.
Right.
I mean I 100% believe that there is a point where you come to that and that happens.
Yeah.
Also, I think that there's also a point to be said that he may not be, you know, the sharpest tool in the
Totally.
toolbox.
Totally, 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 totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Sometimes we give people a little bit too much credit when they do one good
100%.
thing. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And I mean, when it comes to Kendall Jenner, I think that, do I think in my hearts of hearts that this is a relationship that's going to last? No.
Right.
I think that they are both young and hot and want to have sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Do I think that Bad Bunny eats pussy the way Alan Stone eats pussy? No. I think Alan Stone has Bad Bunny beat. And I think Bad Bunny probably eats pussy well,
Yeah.
but I still don't think it's the way Alan Stone eats it. Listen to those
Yeah.
songs, people. That man knows something that a lot of
Yeah.
people don't.
And honestly, I don't know if I'm completely convinced that Bad Bunny does eat pussy.
I think he eats ass though.
I was just gonna say that, bitch. We are one brain, one mind. Powerful. I really
Yeah, no, that
was.
man,
Yeah, yeah.
eats ass. Yeah,
100%. 100%.
yeah. And
This is
ultimately
purely
that's why
speculation. We don't know what we're
right.
talking about. Do not come at
Right.
us. We don't
And
know
you know what?
anything.
I'm not gonna say what I was just gonna say, so I'm gonna
No,
end the
say it.
conversation there.
Say it, and then you can cut it off. It's too if it's too bad.
No, I was just gonna say that's why he's with Kendall Jenner. He likes that kind of ass, like just you know her ass.
Yeah.
Um, Staying on the Kardashians, there was a Dumois post about the Kardashians. Julie, you're the one who saw it. What did the Dumois post say?
It says that there's a little rumor going around that this new season of the Kardashian show is kind of doing a bunch of editing to make Tristan look good because they're gearing up for Tristan and Khloe comeback. Um, yeah, that's it.
I 100% believe that Tristan and Khloe are back together. I could be wrong,
Yeah,
and maybe that's what they're wanting us to think. I
yeah.
mean, it's an obvious fact that they co-parent together, and
Mm-hmm.
Khloe has, from what I can tell, uh, created a space for them to have a relationship where he is very much so still involved in their family, and not just
Yeah.
like his daughters, his kids' lives, but like with his sisters and her mom and all that type of stuff. Um, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't want it to be true. I don't want. Listen. I'm a fan of the Kardashians. I watched the show, and I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
be unapologetic about that.
Okay.
I want the best for Khloe. I really
Right.
do. I like Khloe, and I think Khloe. I think Khloe has been through a lot, and I think she needs
Mm-hmm.
love. And maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's Tristan. I mean, maybe it could be, and maybe I don't know. They're trying to do it for the kids, but
Never do it for the kids.
I mean, but I don't know. You get put in a position where, I mean, when you're a parent, maybe you have tunnel vision, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. Are they romantically involved? I don't know, and I don't want to make a full on assumption. They're definitely involved in each other's lives very deeply, more than just the kids.
Right.
Like they clearly have been able to work through whatever to the point where they can clearly be around each other and whatnot. Um, but that man has disrespected her and her family and their children
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
that I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah. Um, I want Khloe to like herself as much as I like her.
Mm.
And that's not even that much, if we're being honest. But I bet it's more than she likes herself. If you if I ever let a man publicly embarrass me more than twice, I want you to just end my life, Adrian. You have full permission to do so because I cannot
Well, first of
imagine not.
all, you want me to go to jail?
No, 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 I'm giving you permission.
That's not how it works around here,
I think it
sweetie.
is. I
I
think it
don't think
is.
so.
I don't know. Let's try it out.
No.
Um I just I think this is sad. Every time I think of Chloe's situation, I just get sad. I agree that I think she wants love and she'll put herself in a pretzel over it. You know what I mean? She'll bend over backwards in all kinds of directions in order to accommodate what she thinks is the amount of love someone is willing to give her. Um, and I just think that's sad. And I don't only think it's sad for her, I think it's sad for her children to see that situation. And her children are going to grow up and see, and not to think that they'll like be angry at her, but I think they'll feel sad as well. Like, look at everything my mom put up with for what? For me? That's a guilt that no kid wants to ever find out about. Um and
Well,
I just feel like
I
you
mean,
can't be a good parent in an unhappy marriage or an unhappy partnership.
right. And we don't know if they're in a relationship for sure.
Right.
there's just a, you know, I can see that. I can also see a lot of kids being like, oh wow, like I felt like I had a very normal upbringing with both of my parents in my life
Hmm.
compared to some of her cousins or some of their
Right.
cousins.
Right.
To most of their cousins actually.
Yeah.
Um, and so I could see them growing up and being like, I appreciate that thing. I mean, it could go either way. I don't
Yeah.
know their children, so who knows what they're gonna say.
Right.
But yeah. But guess what? Only time will tell. And the only way we're gonna find out is by watching the Kardashians on Hulu. Bring it
Yeah.
back now. I'm ready. I need something to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Says the man that has every streaming service at his disposal and a list of things to watch longer than life itself.
Yeah, I will never be able to get through everything that I need to watch.
No, you won't.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll watch it when I'm dead.
Sure. Sure. Bury me with the TV.
Yeah. With an iPad. Just download everything onto the iPad so
Hmm.
I can watch it down there.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's going to do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next time with more pop culture chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do have a Latinx spotlight. Look, I've talked about this before and no one has seen it. So I'm hoping that seventh time's the charm and someone gets it together. Blind Spotting. It's on Stars. One of the creators is Rafael Cazal. He's also an actor and a director of one of the episodes. He is a white man, but also Cuban. So that is our Latinx spotlight. So talented. I first fell in love with Raphael when I was a teenager on YouTube at late hours of the night, and I found his spoken word poetry. Yes, I was a spoken word bitch. And I know you guys are all thinking it. We knew that. We could have sensed that from a mile away, bitch. You didn't have to tell us. Um, and so Blind Spotting was a movie that was released in, I believe, 2018 about two friends, Colin and Miles, who are growing up in the or like exist in the Bay Area, this prison system, what it does to you, racism, white privilege, everything embodied into it. The movie was more about Colin, the show is now more about Raphael's character Miles and the prison system, and he has a girlfriend or a partner who is played by Jasmine Cephas Jones from Hamilton, and they have a kid and he gets arrested, and it's about the humanity behind the prison system that we don't usually get to hear about. And there is spoken word in the show. And let me tell you, you wouldn't think it, but it works beautifully. I know what you're saying. Shut up, you theater bitch. But it does work perfectly. Spoken word and dance in the show is used for moments where emotions are beyond comprehension, and it's woven in so beautifully, and it's not a musical, it's not one after the other. It's they pick very specific and special moments to showcase spoken word, which is often told like in a monologue format, and then dance numbers as well, and it's so good. I got sent screeners from Stars, finally got myself on that Stars list. I've been trying to get that Blind Spotting screener for forever. And season 2 comes out April 14th on Stars, and you guys need to watch it. I cried. I will be posting, check out our Instagram because I'm going to be posting a picture about that. I took a selfie because I thought it was funny. And yeah, Blind Spotting on someone please watch it. This show is so good. And if it gets canceled, it's my next smash, bitch. I won't shut up about it for the next 13 years. You need to watch the show. Please, someone watch it and then come back in here. And then you come and tell me, thank you, Julie, for making me watch that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Where can we get stars?
You
Like,
can
is
add
it
it
an
on to
add-on?
Hulu. You can add it on to Amazon Prime. It's an add-on that you can, yeah, get on there.
Okay. All right. Blind spotting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Time for some asuka. I will go first. My asuka this week is I am going to introduce you to the best pop song you will hear this year.
Mm-hmm.
And if it flops,
Uh-huh.
I will never come on this podcast ever again. And that
Okay.
is a threat. So everybody go play on this song. It's called Fly Girl, and it's by this group named Khloe. It's
Oh,
featuring
uh-huh.
Missy. They sample Missy, and she's on the song. It is the perfect pop song. It is the song of the summer. We cannot let it flop. We must embrace. We must play at full volume, and we must stream at all times. Khloe is this cute little girl group. They're a trio. I believe they're from the UK. So good. So good. A
Mm,
Destiny's Child for the current time, if you will. Um Flow is the name of the group. It's just such a good song. It's so good. It's fun. It makes you feel like a fly girl. I mean, I it's a good pop song. It samples a familiar beat. You're gonna love it the second you listen to it. Um and it's for the fly girls. So if you're a fly girl, this is your song.
I love it.
That's my
Okay.
Asuka, and I'm sticking to it.
I love that. Good for you.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Do you know what that's from?
Oh, I do, but I don't, but I've heard it.
That's what Kristen Chenoweth's character says on Glee at the end of her rendition of
Glee.
maybe maybe what is
Maybe
that song
this
called?
time.
Maybe this time, yeah, from
Mhm.
Cabaret. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
I love it. I love that.
Maybe this time. Okay, Julie.
Maya Sukad. Two songs. Charlotte Lawrence released a song called Body Bag that is really good. It's sad. It's actually quite depressing. It's about the end of a end of a relationship. It's very like it's a ballad. It's sweet, it's tender. Charlotte Lawrence Body Bag. Mr. Wives at it again with the new song. God, I love Mr. Wives so bad. Mr. Wives, come on the fucking podcast. We would love to discuss. We got okay, so Super Bloom was an album by Mr. Wives that was about the journey of the end of a relationship. And their new single, Out of Your Mind, is about the anger that you find through your healing. It's such a good fucking song. It's like all Misery Business by Paramore,
Ooh.
Good for You by Olivia Rodrigo, like very punk, rocky, angry, intense
You're giving me all
lyrics.
the keywords.
Yeah, it's so good. And Mr. Wives, Mandy Lee, the lead singer, her like aesthetic is like Technicolor Dream, like bright flowers, all of this stuff. And this is like dark and moody and kind of gothicy and punk, very, very punk, like the aesthetic of it. I'm just gonna read you some of the lyrics really quickly. Give me one moment while it loads. It's taking forever. Okay, one moment. It says, okay, I'm just going to read you the chorus of it. Stab my
Okay.
back and twist it twice. Like that first time I'll survive. Blood on your hands, it isn't mine if you think I'll lay down and die.
Mm.
It's phenomenal. Mr. Wives, Out of Your Mind, Charlotte Lawrence, Body Bag, both phenomenal songs about the end of a relationship.
Perfect.
Mm,
Thank you, Julie.
thank you.
Okay. Well, bit of an update. We will not have an episode next week. I'm on my way to Mexico,
Mm,
and I'll be there for the whole week
right,
to marry my roommate. Well, I'm not marrying them, but I will
right.
officiate their wedding.
Hmm.
My roommates and best friends, Jaime and Ken, are getting married. They're already married.
Lovely. Right.
We're gonna have a party. Um, and yeah, it's gonna
I
be a
love
good
that.
time. So unfortunately, we will not have a new episode next week. So sorry, everyone.
Right.
You can blame Julie.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's okay.
But you know what you can do?
Mm.
You can send us fan mail through a voice memo or text at Instagram. Um, Yumi and Chisme. You can follow us on TikTok and Twitter as well at Yumi and Chisme. You can visit our website, read Julie's review, sign up for the newsletter. You can give us a review, rate us, do all the fun things that you could do with this podcast. You can share it with somebody as a wedding gift to Jaime and Ken. Everyone should share this podcast with one other person. Spread the love, spread the joy. We all learned something new about Allen Stone today. I mean, yeah, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whenever that may be.
Yeah.
With more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.